The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Danny McCray, Heckma Harrison, and Newey Scruggs.
Players Lounge!
Yeah! Tell them! Come on!
Let's ride. Let's ride.
You see, and that's why they was making fun of the Eagles.
Tell them!
He celebrated after he beat Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Oh, Siri.
Yeah.
Oh, Siri.
Nah, man, I thought you was going to open it up how you did last time. Cowboy Nation, let me tell you how they won. You ain't gonna hit them.
I didn't say it like that.
Nah, you ain't say it like that. I thought you was going to.
No. I said Cowboy Nation. Why did your team win? Let's talk about
Out of pocket, man. Out of pocket already.
Let's go. My man, Newey.
Damn, dog.
Man, to be old.
Players Lounge brought to you by Tostita.
Must be.
Barry Church, Heckma Harris, Danny McCray, Newey Scruggs. We are here day after Christmas.
Yes.
Cowboys win. Let us remember, Heckma, you had it 35-17 Cowboys.
I did.
Danny, you had it 31-24 Cowboys. I had it 24-23 Cowboys.
Yeah. Round the ship. Come on over. I know.
You had it 27-21 Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew, man. But it wasn't all on Gardner, though. It wasn't all on Gardner. You know, some things happened, but
He got me 27 fantasy
he did. He got you some points. Man. So, you know, Gardner, he played his role. I
thought he played decent enough to be the backup stepping in on that week to come in and go against the defense that we got. They put up some points.
They did.
So shout out to them. But they lost.
They did. They did. Me and the Eagles took that L today. We took that L, man. It's all Gucci, though.
40-34. 40-34 in this game here. So I'll just go around the table. What stood out to you in the win?
Dak overcoming his adversity. That's what stood out to me. That first pick, it was ugly. That was one of them, oh boy. Oh, Twitter is going crazy. Everybody's on the phone. I told you he was trash. Man. And so it was like in that moment, man, I don't know how much sports psychologists make and all that, man, but I'm sure they make a pretty penny off of guys that can't get out of their own head. And that dude got out of his own head after that pick and went perfect. And every time we saw them making a move, the Eagles making a move, Dak brought us right back, man. That's just kudos to him and that offense playing the way that they played. CeeDee Lamb is baking biscuits for the projects, fellas. And there are a lot of guys that have been hard on CeeDee Lamb.
These are facts.
Tap.
These are facts.
He's going to steal my tape.
I'm just saying, and what we've been waiting for, because last time we talked about the Eagles and the way that they played them in man-to-man, BCU said you can't be a number one if you can't win in one-on-one situations, and you saw what he did. He rose up to the challenge. Man had a hell of a game.
It was against a lot of zone coverage, but
true indeed.
That's what we said he was struggling at. What we figured he was struggling, he wasn't able to get into those open spots and give Dak an easy target to throw it. And for the last 2 weeks, my man CD said, I want that contract. I want that contract that that Adams got. I want the contract that A.J. Brown got. I want to be one of those guys. And he came in and did his thing. So shout out to CeeDee Lamb. That's what stood out to me because we need a number one guy. We need somebody who the defense has to lean a safety over to, push over a linebacker, get underneath curls and flats and all that stuff. We need some extra attention to one of our receivers. And CeeDee Lamb has been showing that he could do that.
Right.
So shout out to him. Once you said Dak had an amazing game.
He did, man.
He had an amazing game. That is the Dak to where you say, if we have a great defense, but sometimes that defense doesn't show up. They have a bad day. Can our offense come in and pick it up for us? And that's what I saw. Our defense came out. They didn't play as well as I thought that we could have or we should have. And our offense was like, don't worry, we got it this time. So that's what stood out to me.
But so much stuff that we talked about. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man.
Ahead,
There's so much stuff we talked about on the Players Lounge. You guys, we went over it all last week. when you were talking, me and you were talking about CeeDee Lamb and him, Justin Jefferson and the other wide receivers in the league, the way he was going to rise to this, talking about Trayvon Diggs going man-to-man with A.J. Brown, the way that they rose to that. Man, it was just so many adjustments that we saw them make right off the top. And Kellen Moore, time consistency improved. We gotta give him his credit in this situation, man, because I think other than the Kevontae Turpin reverse throwback to Dak, that's the only wild play I saw. Other than that, I thought he kept it clean. My bad.
No, you good, man. And y'all right. Everything y'all said, it was right to stand out. Dak had an amazing game. The man, after that first terrible interception, he, resilience. He came back and was able to respond like a top quarterback should be able to. CeeDee Lamb had one of his better games of the season. Might be his best game. The guy seemed unstoppable out there in the slot, and I don't know why. The Philly, he's in the slot. Why would you not, put your best guy on him? He's killing. Obviously, nobody else can watch him. But anyways, he went out there and dominated. But to me, what stood out to me was that shaky offensive line. I'm not going to lie to y'all. That offensive line looked extremely shaky, and I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys offensive line.
Yeah.
You giving up 6 sacks out there? 6 of them things. Yeah. 6 sacks. That ain't going to cut it. But kudos to this team and kudos to the offense overall because they came to play and they came to ball. But that offensive line has got to get better if they want to improve on where they at right now. We all know that.
Moving from left to right ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
I ain't
you
call
saw
nobody's names out, but I'm just moving from left to right, as we've been talking about for the last 2 seasons. Why don't you just move more from left to right or right to left? It ain't that easy. Nate,
he told us.
It's not that easy. It don't matter if you're a Hall of Fame guy, you're an all-decade guy. It is a hard thing to do, especially when it's your first time doing this since, 2010?
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
It is.
It's a good team. I mean, they went out and beat a good football team. And a whole lot of people who are Dak, who are just Dak detractors, always say, well, he doesn't beat anybody good. That's a good football team.
It was.
That defense is good.
Number 1 pass rush in the league.
Yeah, that defense is good.
That was a good football team. They beat. He's now 8-3 against Philadelphia in his career. So that speaks out to me. Also, Deron Bland and Jerron Kearse back there. There was discussion about, what do you do with Bland next year?
What do you mean?
Do you put him at the slot next year? You put him in the corner? And this was somebody who covers the team a whole lot. And I was like, you know what? With Anthony Brown being a free agent, they may decide to let Anthony Brown go and put Deron Bland over the slot. And then, let's say Mackenzie Alexander plays decently the rest of the bring him back. Then you got J. Lou recovering. But the Cowboys in a situation already, when we talk about free agents, they can't bring everyone back. But Deron Bland may have answered, or at least he's putting a whole lot of thought into next year that they could look to him and say, you know what, we want you to go be that guy.
He's a ball guy.
He is. Talking about 5 picks.
He's a ball guy.
5 is a rookie. I believe that ties the club record. I was just very impressed by him. And then and Jaron Kearse. Jaron Kearse is such a solid guy. I remember Mike Zimmer used to say this about Greg Ellis. He says, I never worry about that guy because he's going to do what he's supposed to do. He's going to be where he's supposed to be. As a coach, I don't worry about that. And Jaron Kearse, man, just reminds me of what Zim talked about Greg Ellis. That guy's going to be there doing his job. And I just thought that the two I just thought he just played another good football game.
He did.
And he spent the week talking about we need to be better. We need to get he was one of the guys after Jacksonville. We got to get rid of this. Man, I have all the respect in the world for a guy to sit up here and say, this is what we need to do. And he did his part. Everyone else was also doing their part there. So my hat's off to Jay Kearse.
Oh, Micah did his thing, too. I don't want to fail to mention
yes.
that. If you watch the film on what the guy was doing out there, how he was disruptive, and having Gardner Minshew run all over the place, and then chasing him down. Yeah, man. But stat sheet may not show it, but as far as him having an impact on the quarterback and how much time they had to throw the ball and him having to get out of the pocket, Michael Parsons did his thing.
I mean, if you look, my bad. But if you look at it on that last play, that 4th and whatever it was, 10, Gardner Minshew wasn't even looking down. He was looking at who was coming, and he was looking at Michael Parsons, so he couldn't even see receivers out there. That just goes to the impact of what this guy can do. Like you said, stat sheet might not show it, but his impact, disrupting everything out there, that's why you call him the Big Bazooka.
It is, man. I put on the text chain about what's more concerning for y'all, the offensive line or the secondary, our young secondary. And I think in those moments when you see Devontae Smith having the kind of game that he had against Nashawn Wright, against some of those young guys that was getting those reps, Deron Bland, to me, and I'm telling you, dog, I'm waiting to jump out the cake on him because I've seen him have some games where
not the cake.
jump out the cake about it. Because I believe that the young man has like his ball skills are second to none. And then you think about where they drafted him and the kind of talent that he has. Where I think him and Nahshon Wright differ is Nahshon Wright is a more out of phase, can play in zone, can sit on routes, whereas I question him, Deron Bland, on that. So it's like you get the best of both worlds out of two guys. And the way that Dan Quinn used them in that situation, because apparently when we talked about what the defense was going to do, rush full, blitz, all that, you saw them be settled with, we just going to bring our 4 guys. We'll bring pressure if we need to, but we got to get pressure with our guys. And that was good enough for our defense to move Gardner Minshew off of his spots. But, man, we got something in this young secondary. Number 26, now that kid, he has an opportunity. Like that's when you say, "What we gonna do with him?" I'm like, "Do what? We ain't getting rid of him." That's for damn sure. So wherever he plays, I just think he's one of those guys that you look at right now. His potential is, man, through the roof.
And go ahead.
So the way he's playing, because there are a lot. We talked on this show, and I've heard other people. Cowboys got to go get a corner in the first round. You got to go get a corner in the first round. Deron Bland is the kind of guy that can sit up here and make you say, "Do we need to do that?" Or do we need to go D-line? Or do we need to go O-line? I mean, I just think he just gives you options.
He definitely gives you options out there. And the thing I love most about this guy is it's hard to go from inside to outside to back to inside. And they had him moving all over the place the entire game. And to be a rookie and to do that is extremely impressive. Because you think about it, all right, in base package, you can have him on the outside. And you don't have to waste a first-round pick on a guy that can just play on the outside. Because when you go to nickel, you can move him into that nickel spot. And you can have somebody on the outside, maybe help him with a safety over top. You don't have to go high end on that guy. I would do high end on defensive line because that's something I'm sure we'll talk about. But when you talk about Deron Bland and what he's able to do, Danny, you could talk about it as well. The guy being able to be a ball guy at that nickel spot is one of the best characteristics you can have as a nickel because you can blitz, you can tackle, he can strip. You've seen the guy rip the ball away from the wide receiver out there. That is something that is unbelievable. And this guy, I mean, look, the sky's the limit. If he can stay healthy, I think you got something special in Deron Bland.
Yeah, I like him. Like I said, you always want a ball guy. Byron Jones is not here because he was not a ball guy. Yeah. They paid $50 million for Brandon Carr, and they wanted him to get interceptions, and they say it didn't pan out because he wasn't going to get interceptions. They care how much you cover a guy, but they really want you to be able to be an impact player and turn the ball over. And he's been doing that all season. Yeah. Moving inside, outside, whoever it is, whoever he's covering, it doesn't matter. He's able to read route concepts. He's going to attack the ball, not letting it come to him. He's getting like real interceptions, not tips and overthrows. Like he's going to attack the ball. So yeah, man, I like it. Am I nervous about our secondary? Hell yeah, I'm still nervous. Yeah. Oh wait, don't act like Devontae. Let me tell you something. He made some catches, but you're not going to see a guy like him every week, right? You now in the playoffs when you get there, you're gonna see some guys like that. But we still got some learning to do. We'll be okay. Boss Man Fat is done.
It's a wrap.
It's
a done.
Huh? No.
They had him at the 5. They had him at the 5.
No, done at cornerback.
Oh, okay, but I thought you meant like done overall. No.
Done at cornerback.
I mean, I'm gonna say Bones Fossil gonna fight.
He played some teams out there.
Bones gonna fight you on that.
Done at cornerback. Done at cornerback.
So he's a rotational guy from now on.
He rotate well. You see them two guys out there?
No, he ain't coming back.
You talk about you said next season you got J. Lou coming off injury. You don't know what you're gonna do with Anthony Brown. Depending on what happens there, you looking at like the 6th corner.
Yeah,
dang, 2nd round pick.
And they liable to go draft a guy in the 4th or 5th round still just to see what they got. So now you're looking at cornerback number 7. Oh,
jeez.
Special teams gonna save him, man.
Not at 7. It ain't. Not at 7. Not at 7. You got CJ out there.
That's true. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
The light just came on. You see that? Hey, you're right.
You got 2 guys in the cornerback room ain't playing.
Parcells and Landry used to say 3 years. You got 3 years to show something.
That was back in the day.
3 years to show
Nathaniel Hackett.
Hatchet.
Boy, out of that ASAP.
6 months.
You hate to see it.
While you bull jiving, he gonna be walking through these halls pretty soon.
Who you talking about?
Who?
Nathaniel Hackett.
Let's see, who he friends with? I know he friends with somebody. Who he friends with?
The head coach.
Well, there we go.
Who's babysitting?
Yeah, I don't care.
What he gonna coach?
We consulted like McAdoo, and Schottenheimer. He'll be through here.
He better not have that Nolan effect. They all got it.
Hit him with that quality control. Hit him with some quality control.
He'll be here. He will be here. I mean, if it's one thing we know, coaches save each other.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a profession like this. They save each other. Yeah, Hugh Jackson out here trying to hire Art Briles. Somebody else apparently was trying to hire Art Briles. And they were like, no. Was it North Texas? Yeah, maybe it was somebody was trying to. Texas State.
Don't put that on North Texas.
No, it wasn't. It was Texas State. It was Texas State.
Who saved Lane? Who was it? Kiffin back in the? Who saved Kiffin?
It was Saban. Saban got a whole thing.
I'm talking about the daddy that came here.
Oh,
who saved him? Because I think it was wild. But I think that went all the way to the top. Yeah, that dude was.
That went all the way to the top. But they save each other, man. So Nathaniel Hackett will be here. I'm telling you, man, I cannot go through enough of how much jazz these dudes were talking in Denver, Colorado during that joint practice, man. That team was talking a lot. There's a whole lot of people around there were all jazzed up about Hackett. I remember going on that show Altitude, and I tried to tell him, I was like, man, you're going to regret giving Randy Gregory that contract. And this head coach said, if he's anything like his dad, you ain't going to like what you see.
He was in over his head for sure.
Randy Gregory fighting on the field after the game.
I did see that.
He throwing a punch.
Man.
He throwing a punch for on the field after the game.
Hey,
why you trying to give away money on Christmas Day?
Randy Gregory suspended. Shout out to Leal. He's out.
What happened to him?
ACL, MCL, messed up his knee. He's out.
He might be career ender right now.
Yeah, so wow. I ain't say that. But what I really wanted to say was this is off the Cowboys topic. Church always come here talking about Joe Burrow don't make the receivers good. Right?
Man, they all got talent. Said that?
No, I'm saying you said T. Higgins gonna always be the guy, no matter who is quarterback. He a boy, all these other guys.
Here we go.
Can you tell me who Trent Irwin is?
Somebody who was just robbing me of my touchdowns.
Two touchdowns. Joe Burrow tossed him two.
I'm literally like, who is this?
Looking like a guy, huh?
Who is this
looking like
guy?
A guy, man. Here we go.
I'm just saying.
Who else was on the field?
All of them.
So hold on, it was
Jamar Chase was out there, T. Higgins was out there. Yeah,
Boyd, and it's Irvin.
I think Boyd was. I think.
Man, one day he scored. He going against linebackers out there. They covering Chase. They covering Boyd.
Hey man, I'm just telling you.
Man, come on.
And they won.
Y'all talking crazy.
And they won.
You gonna see tonight though?
Your boy played tonight.
Yeah, we clinching tonight. We clinching tonight.
I need him tonight.
Yeah, he gonna come through.
I need him tonight.
He gonna come through. Don't worry.
I'm in the championship.
Don't worry, he coming through.
Yeah, I'm in the championship.
Okay.
So come on, get it.
Keenan Allen. I just need Keenan Allen.
Don't worry, Herbert got you. He clinching tonight.
I know Joe Burrow's still winning. Herbert, he better try to keep up.
You gonna know who that first round game gonna be, right? You already know what time it is.
All right,
let's hit a break. Let's hit a break. It's gonna be a loss around here. We'll talk about it next, right here on the Players Lounge. Brought to you by Tostitos on DallasCowboys.com radio.
With Smoothie King's original Angel Food and new Angel Food Slim without added sugar, you no longer have to choose between treating yourself and hitting your goals this summer. You don't have to choose between great taste and feeling great. Because at Smoothie King, every blend is made with whole fruits and no syrups, so you can satisfy your cravings without compromise. The only choice you will need to make is which one is best for you. Try our classic Angel Food or the new Angel Food Slim, blended without added sugar. Smoothie King. Rule the day.
Attention Cowboys fans looking for the best shave of your life. There's a new official razor of the Dallas Cowboys, Shave Logic. Imagine not having to buy blades as often and getting more smooth shaves than your old razor, guaranteed or your money back. After more than 10 years of research and over 150 company patents, ShaveLogic is proud to offer Cowboys fans a special offer. For a limited time, visit ShaveLogic.com and get a free $10 gift card with your purchase. Go to ShaveLogic.com now for more smooth shaves guaranteed.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. You hear that? I'm a torrential downpour. Torrential? What's that even mean? It means you can't see out of your windshield. And if you have the wrong car insurance, you might have to make it rain to fix your bumper. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Based on coverage and limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
And they snap it to Prescott, who looks right. It's not there. He escapes left. He'll run for a first down.
Just like football, when it comes to crypto, it's important to have a team you can trust. With blockchain.com, I know I'm in good hands. Since 2011, they've been trusted by millions around the world to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency.
Prescott's going to run this himself. Run it up the middle, and he scores.
Whether you're new to crypto or an active trader, they've got you covered. What are you waiting for? Get started at blockchain.com.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Need a last-minute holiday idea? Give the gift of the Cowboys with Dallas Cowboys United membership. Gift your superfan an annual fan club membership and fan pack for as little as $20. 'Tis the season. Learn more at dallascowboys.com/united.
Thank you, Heckma Harrison, Barry Church, Danny McCray. Hope you guys had a tremendous Christmas.
Man, it was wonderful, man.
It was dope. I'm finna go eat some leftovers. Like, you know about it,
Man.
I
I gained about 7 pounds out of it, man.
I need 10.
Hey, man, I'm eating like crazy. Yesterday was so much fun. Just do nothing.
You got some new shoes?
Tell the people.
Boy,
Did you get some new shoes for
Tell the
Christmas?
people.
Because of the hazing that you get on this type of show.
What my boy got? What my boy got on this?
Well, show the
We
people.
got-
Just
we
come
got
on, take them off.
No. We just
Come
went-
on, man. Show the people what you got.
Show the
Newey,
people
damn.
what they want.
Newey, come on. Don't be like that.
Fresh, too.
They fresh. Them boy ice.
It's just because.
Dog, you fresh out here. Dog, you fresh out here in these streets right now. Right now, you killing them.
Boy,
Hey,
hey.
man, hold that
bro.
thing up, Newey. Don't be like that, man.
Show your face.
Show. That boy killing this thing, boy.
Look at them
Hey,
kids.
what's up, man?
Give him the side profile. Give him the side profile.
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
that's not the Rock. Okay.
That ain't the Rock.
That ain't the Brahma right there.
That jump man.
Yeah.
That jump man right
Most
there.
electrifying man.
I'll
Not
tell you
today.
what, man.
Not today.
I'll tell you what, man. Them things ain't laced up either. Them things, hey, he got them things. Hey, sitting perfect.
We're still trying to break him in, guys. Still trying to break him in. But this is what you get on this show. The hazing you get on this show.
tell you what,
Santa Claus brought a pair of Lucas, and he bought another pair of Air Jordans.
Oh, you got, so tomorrow you got, man.
I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, Dewey Scruggs coming. Ooh.
He got another one coming too.
Oh, 3.
Got a pair of purple and gold coming.
Take me to the mall, baby.
Get
me right.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. You 3. You know.
Boy, stepping on us right now.
Now, I feel like I'm in elementary school being bullied. Hazing.
You can jump right past me. You up there with church?
Hey, he passed me,
You know what I'm
dog. Them things icy.
That's all good.
Boy stepped on my sneakers.
That's what you have to do around here, man. And I ain't gonna lie. I still got those unworn pair of rock shoes. The Project
Brahma Bulls?
Roxys, the Project
Man,
Bulls.
break them out. You would tow that out with Black Adam.
Yeah, them is grass cutters right now. Them
Them Black Adam got to go.
they gone. They gone, man. They out of there, man. You got the Lucas now, man.
I'm gonna get Dwayne to sign it for me. Put him in there.
He gonna hit your ass with a people elbow.
Louis, that's all good, man. That's straight. I ain't gonna do you like that, man.
It's okay,
That's awesome,
man. It's okay,
That's
man.
awesome, dog.
Brother, this is the fun part of being on this show, man. You never know when you can the spotlight get on you and it get hot.
He walked out the house. He was like, "I'm gonna kill him with these."
Oh, he got us. He did get us on that one.
He was on a mission. He
Wait
came
till they
ready.
see these, man.
No,
I know that. I think it is.
I just thought, okay, I'm avoid the hazing. Nope. But get him on, still get anyway.
There
So.
it is, baby.
Had them Lucas on.
Luka Magic, son.
Hit the retweet so everybody can hear you with your new shoes.
By the way, Luka with a nice game yesterday.
He did.
Yeah.
Luka with a nice game. They beat the Lakers. And the statue unveiling for Dirk Nowitzki yesterday. Very cool. What a good weekend if you are a Dallas sports fan.
That's facts.
I mean, the Cowboys win. I talked to JK after the game, and I said, how does this feel for you now knowing you can enjoy your Christmas? He's like, yeah, I got family in town. I get to just enjoy it. And then it made me think of just, not just him, but all the guys in the room, how many people had family coming in for Christmas and did not want to talk about 2 straight losses on Christmas Day. Just that really. So I felt good for them, just for the players. That point, man, guys are leaving. I felt good for them, man. They get to go enjoy the day. And McCarthy was like, guys aren't in tomorrow. They need to be with their families. I thought it was cool by McCarthy to do that.
That's what's up.
Now we talked about these guys and how fragile their confidence was after the Jacksonville game and needing this victory, and them pulling it out. I think it was big for them, but bigger for their psyche. Knowing that Gardner Minshew was going to be the quarterback, I'm telling you, it was just one of them things like we cannot. It got to the point where it's like we can't lose this one. If we lose this one, dog, I mean, there's no way to dig yourself out confident-wise from losing a game like this. Just, man, on the defensive end, for them to get the stop when they need it, because, look, let's keep it real. The Eagles didn't punt. The Eagles did. There's a lot that we're taking out the good. I understand it's Victory Monday. There's a lot of things in there, boy, that you got to go, ooh. They ain't punt at all.
You know it was rough if you saying that.
Oh, no. Hey, man.
I didn't expect to hear this from you.
Let me tell you something. Let me just say this for real. It's like straight up, man. Being there at the game and watching football. And I watch football from inside out, and just seeing that, first of all, the Eagles' offensive line is show enough.
Yeah, they real.
Like, they are real. Yeah. And the pressure that they put on guys all around, 62, 68, 65, without Lane Johnson, they are in trouble too as well. But Sirianni does a good job of drawing it up. I mean, they had some plays. I was like, damn, that one to Devontae Smith in the end zone. Oh, yeah. That Trayvon bid on. Mm-hmm. Like, that was a great play design. I don't care who you are, Cold. But I want to see them again, dog. I want to see this team again.
You might get your wish.
No, I really do.
Listen, I
want to see him again.
That's that talk right there. I want the easiest path to the Super Bowl.
Lane Johnson, rest of the regular season, abdominal injury. So.
Yeah, so not the rest of the.
Yeah, he'll be in the playoffs. He'll be back for the divisional.
He'll be out. I want the easiest route. I don't care who it is. Put the worst teams out there, and I'll take a Super Bowl win just like that.
You gotta stay where you are then. You gotta stay in that fifth spot.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, like I'll take that. Yeah. Why not? Unless you can get to one.
Yeah, unless you can get to one.
Unless they drop the next two.
Man, don't y'all know I'm praying for one? I don't want to take y'all out to eat. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Y'all haven't taken back none of the bets, man. Even the Tasty Cake bet. When y'all know that Dak was out, y'all didn't say, oh, man, we ain't going to take the Tasty Cake bet. How Dak out. Y'all not going to. No,
still
bro.
Said they was going to win by 20.
We gave you an opportunity.
Y'all didn't give me no damn opportunity. Stop what you're talking about.
Don't make me go time. We asked you multiple times.
Are you sure?
And you said yes, and you said that they was gonna win by 20. I'll go find us. We can play it tomorrow. We gave you many times.
I'm gonna plead the 5. I'm gonna plead the 5 on that one, dog.
That Brian was talking to you.
You know I go find it.
You gonna find some. You gonna find.
I'm gonna plead the 5 on that.
He will.
I understand.
I got time. I'll go find it.
I'm gonna plead the 5 on that one, dog. But I won't see him again.
Players Lounge brought to you by Tostitos. The Cowboys about to. There's a loss happening here. Nathaniel Hackett fired in Denver. Dan Quinn is going to be available one more time. Now, the word is that the GM, who did not get fired, by the way, Hackett fired after going 4-11.
How?
Here's my thought process. GM didn't pick so what I was told, the GM wanted Dan Quinn. John Elway and Joe Ellis wanted the offensive coach, and they went and got Hackett.
So is it Hackett, though, or is it Russell Wilson?
Yeah, but
it's both.
I'm not taking no job with Russell Wilson stuck there for the next 4 years.
You know what that means?
Sean Payton? What? What?
Hey, why
you look at him like that?
Why y'all pull Sean Payton out for here? Why come I can't say Sean Payton?
Because Russell Wilson ain't here.
Because they got a quarterback here.
What y'all talking about, man?
Sean Payton going with as a quarterback.
As bad as Peyton Manning played that final year, Denver was not this bad. They went out there and won.
The man just threw 3 picks. He got benched. The man got $240 million. Bench.
$250 million. They talking about Walmart gonna close people stealing.
He Russell Wilson.
He stole the most.
Don't blame that on Russell, dog. How you gonna blame it?
He taking it all.
They said they lose $3 billion a year from shoplifting, making 3.25.
Russell there like this.
That's right.
Why he doing them like that?
Walmart country, let's ride.
Good, bro.
So Sean Payton's not taking that job because he's going to go with his established quarterback. So he probably end up coaching your boy out there with the Chargers.
Yeah. Bring him out there, baby.
So he's not going there. But with Russell Wilson's contract, meaning you're probably going to be stuck with him unless they draft some 4th round or something, eventually play. You know what that means?
What?
Black coach. It's a mess. We can't find what we need. Here we are.
Man, do something.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
This is a job for Lovie Smith.
Like he's a black man. Come on down, damn it. Be the superhero coach.
They gonna call Hugh, man.
You up in there?
They gonna call Hugh.
They better not. I swear to God, they better not hire
Black man.
my man from Miami.
Black man.
you talking about
Flores.
You gonna be up in there? Hat on.
Oh, that's cold.
Y'all think Russell this bad though?
Look at Carolina. Look at Carolina. Now they gonna sit up here and fire the coach, trade the best player.
They might make the
Right, but this is how you. I mean, look at what you got to do. This man, Steve Wilkes. All right, dog.
Hell of a job.
You got to sit up here and deal with all that, man. We cut Baker Mayfield. We didn't traded Christian McCaffrey. We ran off Robbie Anderson. Here it is, take this fish and feed everybody. Here's a loaf of bread. And here they are 2 wins away from going to playoffs.
You said it's Russ that
That's
bad?
a cold fact.
Do you see the Seahawks?
Dude, Russ is that bad.
No,
Do you
Chris,
see the Seahawks? The Seahawks last season? Horrible.
Yeah.
See, soon as Russell get up out of there, they out here.
Y'all willing to write him off, though?
Geno made the Pro Bowl.
I'll give it. Geno balling, but y'all willing to write him off? I'm not saying. He's been trash.
He's been
big
playing
trash.
horrible.
List the weapons that the Denver Broncos have on offense.
They got weapons.
And compare them to the rest of the teams in the league and tell me that they shouldn't be better than they are.
Yeah.
Jerry Jeudy.
You
got Melvin Gordon. You drafted. Is it Williams?
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah. He ACL.
No, they got a good football team.
I'm saying before
defense good.
Yeah, defense was balling. Not even gave up.
Now, if you're Dan Quinn, here's the thing: if you're Dan Quinn, do you want this? You're Dan Quinn.
Hell nah.
Because Dan Quinn's gonna have some choices, but you're gonna be saddled with Russell Wilson. Then Mark Schlereth was talking about how Russ has all this free reign around the facility, and his people get to roll up in here. There's two systems of stuff here.
So y'all saying he's done? There's no way he can turn it around.
I don't think financially they can take the hit. I mean, it would be a crazy cap hit.
Oh, you mean like?
You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be this bad or like this is just a downward?
He got at least 2 years because they're gonna get a new head coach. So now he
don't think he can ramp it back like he can turn things around.
Does the new coach have the ability to come in here and say, Russ, we're not cooking. We're going to do what Seattle did. Here's your prepared menu right here.
Go hit up Costco.
It's like when you find out now about being a DJ. When you think, I'm going to play all the records I want, and you come in, that's the playlist.
Yeah.
You send it to
Hey, can I? No, don't deviate. This is the playlist.
Just bring the energy, huh?
Right. That's it. So that's what Pete Carroll. I mean, here's a playlist, Russ.
Pete Carroll saved him for a number of years. I bet he took that money and stayed. Yeah.
That defense saved him. The running game saved him.
Not for sure.
And his scramble ability with Tyler Lockett.
Man,
how many times did we see the guy?
His history
run around for 50 seconds, throw it deep, and somebody catch it. They're like, "Oh, Russell's cooking." I'm like, Tyler Lockett.
Kellen Moore, don't take this job. They call you Kellen. Don't take the interview. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Not this. No.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna write off Russell that. I ain't gonna write him off that. I think another year he might.
You shop at Walmart?
Nah,
I didn't think so.
Nothing wrong with Walmart. Ain't nothing wrong with Walmart. It's too far from the crib.
Nah,
so
you're an HEB guy.
No, it's not.
Target.
I know where you at.
But Target's closer.
It's a Walmart.
Target
closer.
Bro. Target closer. Target closer, man. Target closer. It is. Walmart is like 6 miles. Target like 3.
It's Target, bro. That's for bougie folks.
Hey, bougie.
It's for bougie folks.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Trader Joe's.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Central Market.
Central Market. Yeah, I'm in Central Market.
You walk around for hours too. Yeah, getting all the mushrooms. They got like $300 mushrooms in there. Yeah,
Central
Crack
Market.
you a little beer while you walking through. You know what I'm saying? Central Market fire. Central Market fire, man.
Walmart is fire.
It is.
Walmart they going out of business.
I was there this morning, my friend. I was there this morning.
Walmart
is fire. So it's Target though. Target fire too.
Yeah, I like them all. Kroger too. I like Kroger because every time I do my little Kroger card,
I'm an Albertsons, a Tom Thumb person myself.
Yes, Tom Thumb, Albertsons.
You must got the whisper in your ear from Chris B.
I just see the Dak commercial.
My bad.
I done a Dak commercial. I need 24 bags of ground beef, 7 bags of chips, and an order of tongs. That's where Dak when you go pick them up.
Yeah,
That's when you go pick it up here. All right, let's take a break. Yeah, seriously, watch Dan Quinn. They're going to call Dan Quinn because the GM wanted to hire him last time in Denver, but Dan Quinn don't take that job. More of the Players Lounge brought to you by Tostitos next right here on DallasCowboys.com radio.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. You hear that? I'm a torrential downpour. Torrential? What's that even mean? It means you can't see out of your windshield. And if you have the wrong car insurance, you might have to make it rain to fix your bumper. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Based on coverage and limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
And they snap it to Prescott, who looks right. It's not there. He escapes left. He'll run for a first down.
Just like football, when it comes to crypto, it's important to have a team you can trust. With blockchain.com, I know I'm in good hands. Since 2011, they've been trusted by millions around the world to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency.
Prescott's going to run this himself. Run it up the middle, and he scores.
Whether you're new to crypto or an active trader, they've got you covered. What are you waiting for? Get started at blockchain.com.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Starter, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The starter includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word TEAMJB. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys. The Jack Black Starter, $10, free shipping.
It's Smoothie King's original Angel Food and new Angel Food Slim without added sugar. You no longer have to choose between treating yourself and hitting your goals this summer. You don't have to choose between great taste and feeling great. Because at Smoothie King, every blend is made with whole fruits and no syrups, so you can satisfy your cravings without compromise. The only choice you will need to make is which one is best for you. Try our classic Angel Food or the new Angel Food Slim, blended without added sugar. Smoothie King, rule the day.
Back to the Players Lounge.
It's only right that the best fans in the world get out of this world gear. Visit your local Dallas Cowboys pro shop or log on to shop.dallascowboys.com, a Fanatics experience, and grab your Cowboy Nation worthy hoodies, tees, accessories, and more. And I want to thank the Dallas Cowboy Pro Shop for this Letterman's jacket.
Yeah, that thing fire,
yeah, man. I sure appreciate that thing. Dallas Cowboy Pro Shop.
That is first. Church bought you that?
It's a supple leather right there.
Yeah, man.
Hey, old school came in here. Man got
fresh.
Man got the new J's on, new Letterman jacket.
That thing,
that's what I do. This is style, man. It's style, man. I ain't get a whole bunch of money and then start figuring out style. I had to be like this for a while. You know what I mean?
I like what you did.
Oh, see,
nah.
Okay, all right.
Hackma Harrison is here. Danny McCray, Barry Church. Congratulations to Toledo Rockets. Mac Champs. Where's your Mac? I thought Santa was going to get you some Mac Championship gear,
that's
man.
Why I ain't pay them dues. I ain't got no gear. I ain't got no money. It could have sent your boy.
Man, this man don't even shop at Walmart, man.
Y'all gonna quit this narrative. I do go to Walmart.
Said it,
y'all gonna quit it because the cast is gonna be out there thinking I'm all right. I go to Walmart.
Oh, you think that's what's making them think? The fact that you don't shop at Walmart?
I do shop at Walmart.
That's what you think took you over the top.
Man, I do shop at Walmart. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all, you know what? Don't listen to these people. Do not listen to these cats, all right?
You drive past
it. At Walmart,
You drive past it. You just told us you drove past it.
I cannot stand y'all, man. I tell you, with friends like y'all, who need enemies, all right? Y'all can't stand y'all.
You know what? I was at his Walmart today. This morning I was at his Walmart, and you know who I didn't see when I was over there in the 50% line for to give him a Christmas gift? It was him.
This is crazy.
But it's okay.
Hey, you walk right into that one, dog.
I can't stand y'all, man.
That's what you think did it. Of all the things.
Do not listen to these.
Had nothing to do with the $1,000 tennis shoe.
I see the picture of this man's house on Instagram and had a wine cellar in the bottom.
Hey, man, you know what?
That's why. Because they don't sell that wine at Walmart now.
Not that kind.
I did not post that. That was not posted from me. All right?
Not that kind. Not that kind.
It's okay.
No ripple for him.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Barefoot.
I'm a Josh guy. Josh. They sell that everywhere. All right? They sell that everywhere. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in there.
Check the tapes. See if you've been in there lately.
One of the most electrifying plays that I have seen in my time at Jerry World was the 3rd and 30 to T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah.
How?
I mean, man.
How do you let that happen?
I mean, just man. I mean, you were there. I mean, that was the crowd. He just threw it up. That was okay. He's trying. Oh, he caught that.
He caught that.
First down. Just, man, what a game-changing play there. And while, Shady McCoy will never give any credit to Dak on a play like that, I had to imagine Dave Hellman definitely texted him and it felt real good because T.Y. Hilton effectively ended all the Odell Beckham Jr. talk because after the game, Jerry Jones basically admitted it's done.
It's a wrap.
And if T.Y. Hilton can impact the game like that, because before that catch, he had that pass interference call that moved the chain.
Was huge.
That was huge.
This is the help they need at that spot, in my opinion.
Who was T.Y. Hilton's last quarterback?
Sam Elliott? No. Who was the?
It wasn't Luck. Oh, Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
Left hand up. Commander Carson. Who might start? He might start, by the way.
T.Y. Hilton was hurt a lot, but we knew what he was before that. And then on his comeback, he had Carson Wentz in there.
Yeah.
You right? And then so now hopefully you get to see him with a quarterback who's capable of doing much more than what he had previously outside of Andrew Luck. Hopefully he balls out.
How does that happen, though? It's a 3rd and 30.
Yeah.
All right, so I started thinking, all right, maybe the safety got caught in disguise because you can see him down low and trying to sprint out of there. So was it some form of cover 2 and he was just sinking and the safety should have been over top? Because that's the only excuse I can give for Slay. That's the only thing I can think of. Because there was nothing affecting you down there. There was no reason to be just lollygagging back there. So maybe the safety got caught in something. But why are you disguising on 3rd and 30?
It's 3rd and 30. I think you know what they're about to do. You know what? Here's the thing, man. All week, I've been picking y'all brains about coverage, talking about what, all the people, the naysayers, talking about Dak not being able to handle zone, the blueprint against him and where he's having trouble. I did not anticipate that the Eagles would come in and play a lot of zone because the last time they faced him, they played a lot of man, So
Cooper Rush was the quarterback.
No, understandably so. Yeah. But just knowing that, okay, you got Slay and Bradbury. You got, for your rush and everything that you have, they had 6 sacks. So you would think that they would try and be more pressure cooker environment than try and sit back. When I seen T.Y., and a lot of people get, take the top off of the defense, whatever. That's cover 4, dog. You a quarter of the field. That's bitty ball defense. Everybody know what that is, and you get beat.
That's right.
And he should have got the flag. That should have been an and 1. That should have been an and 1 on that. So, in that one play, I think it just sums up where the Cowboys' offense has been because you hadn't felt like you had that guy that could do that. We hadn't even said how the game that MG had. MG had a great game. That touchdown in the end zone, even though we need to get some curtains in AT&T. Let me just say what it is, man, because the ball hit him right. He was right there. But, again, just a big playability from these wide receivers and what they could do underneath. I talked about 12 personnel. That 4th and 1 to Ezekiel Elliott when he got out, that was a huge play also. But offensively, our guys, our weapons were just on point. Schultz, guys just doing everything you need them to do in those moments. But I have no earthly idea what the Eagles were thinking in that situation. And my thing is this. The way they lost that game when they had a lot of opportunities in this game to come back and win, I'm seeing a team that's potentially reeling. Next week is going to be big for them.
Oh, it's going to be huge.
New Orleans.
It's going to be big for them. All right? So if they're not playing with Jalen Hurts and they're not playing with their tackle, all right?
I ain't getting on that one.
Come on, man. I sold it up. I served it up to you, dog. Why you don't bite on that, bro?
I got 2 things for you because I'm going to play devil's advocate here on the brain fart that the Eagles had on defense. All right? Because we know what happens. We know what happens. We go in the meeting room all the time after the game, and then the coach says, wait, it's 3rd and 30. Why are you disguising? And you're like, damn, I don't know, coach. It slipped. And I go back to, I remember Tyreek Hill came up in here on the prevent play.
Oh, yeah.
And we all sitting here saying, damn, man, what happened? What happened to us? They throw it and he gets out of there. So sometimes it does happen. He need to own it and say that he made a mistake.
He do.
That 4th and 1 is Kellen Moore consistency. They watch film and they seen how it was going to come at them. They come in there, Dak runs up, they tighten it in, Fletcher Cox and them getting the A-gap, and then they out-leverage you. Smart as hell. That was an amazing play. Shout out to Kellen.
Yep.
I got to give his props on that one. And we run the ball. Zeke had 16 carries.
He did.
McCarthy spoke about that after the game at the podium, just saying how credit to Kellen Moore for not giving up on the run. because it's easy to forget they were down 10 points twice in this game, down 10-0 and down 27-17, and they just kept battling back. So, yes, Kellen Moore is definitely shown you. I mean, I keep forgetting, man. It's one of the highest scored since Dak came back. One of the highest scoring offenses in the game. I mean, they're averaging 4.5 touchdowns a game,
right?
With Dak Prescott back there. So, and you have to credit Kellen Moore. And once again, I expect Denver to call Kellen Moore and Dan Quinn about this job since Hack gets fired. So, one of them could be going in and Hack could be coming down here.
They should expect to get a voicemail when they call.
Nah, they out. One of them gone, man. One of them out of there.
Kellen Moore, if you want that to be your first shot at being a head coach in the NFL, is getting what Russell Wilson and them got over there. Do what you got to do. Dan Quinn, you should be smart enough to know.
Dan Quinn will be in a position to do what he did last year, which is, you know what, that's not what I want. Yeah. Kellen Moore may decide that, you know what, Rocky Mountain region, Boise guy, that the Bronco fans all the way up there, he may decide that's what he wants to do.
Man, my question is, how is he scheming up Schultz? How is Schultz this open all the time? Like, if you're watching film, how are you not seeing 86 coming across the screen? Like,
it makes no sense.
How is he open like this, man?
82 used to be like that. The guys know. If you know when you a student of the game and you understand where to go and how to get to that spot as quick as you can, right? Because sometimes you got to go behind a linebacker. Sometimes you got to go in front, but you got to be able to read the coverage the right way in order to get there.
Yeah, and on that play where Dak threw the interception, he could have underhand threw the ball to Dalton Schultz, man. He was wide open.
Fellas.
Say he misjudged his length.
Victory Monday. Cowboys get it done.
Hey.
Cowboys go to work on Thursday
Put my
night.
glasses up.
Okay, Thursday night, Cowboys go down to Nashville to play.
Jesus.
My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
What's going on
Show's
in these streets, dog?
The show's over. We'll do it tomorrow. Let's go and listen to Mike McCarthy. Top of the hour right here on DallasCowboys.com radio. Players Lounge, we're out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!